Hi everyone, it's Teresa. Welcome back to my channel Scented Obsessions, and I'm here with another haul. I went on my Holly Bobs recently up to Yorkshire, and I picked up some wax melts from a vendor on a market stall. So I've brought them back, done me review, done me check-in, done me testing, yeah, I think they are very good, so I'd like to review them. So I've got my notes, so if I keep looking down, I apologise, but I've got my notes of everything this lady offers, and then I'll go through my experience of what I picked up. So the company is called Scarlet Lily, and they're based in Beverley up in Yorkshire. So if you're in that area, yeah, I believe this lady comes regularly to your Saturday markets, and she has got a store or a pickup point in Hull and Beverley as well. So these jars that I picked up are £6.99, and they're obviously quite medium jars, but she did offer little ones for £1.45 and large ones for £12.50, and all these are on the website as well. So I appreciate I was in Yorkshire at the time, but this is all online, and obviously there's like hundreds of different options online as well. She does a really cool recycling thing. So if you are local, if you take your jars, your tea lights, and I think your used wax back, she gives you credit or she gives you money back for those, and then they're kind of like reused and stuff. And if you're an online person like I'm now going to be, then you can return them by post, and then you get kind of store credit to spend online. So that was quite a cool thing to do as well. She sells all sorts, so I'm going to go through the list because there's loads, but she does candles, bath bombs, soaps, bath melts, dog shampoo, which was a bit cool, car fresheners, oil diffusers and oils, and then incense burners and the corns. Always sounds funny when I say the word corn, but anyway, you know what I mean. So that's what she sells, and I picked up these wax melts. So they are a jar of, and I'm going to pick one out of these little hearts, which I'm guessing that she puts in a mould. And what I wanted to do this time round was pick up scents that I haven't smelt before or maybe seen before. So there's two dupes, but I'd never smelt them before in wax melts, and there's three of the originals from her blends. So the first one that me and my mate loved when we smelt these was Bergamot Verbena. I know it's backwards. And this is lovely. Really kind of fresh, citrusy, almost a little bit like limey, but I think there's a little bit of lime in verbena sometimes, like, or lime leaf, I think they call it. But yeah, really, really bright, really lovely. So what I did, because I wasn't sure how strong these would be, is I used 6 hearts in each warmer, and I've got 2 warmers in each room. So in the lounge, 2 25-watt warmers, did 6 of them hearts in each, and pretty instantly it was a really good strong throw. And it lasted for the day. So again, that was, and by the day I mean kind of like 24 hours for me. So that was really, really good. Really good of a citrus scent, and also that let me know as a guide that 6 hearts in each warmer is going to work. So that's what I use as a guide. But what's brilliant is if you like your scent lighter than me, or you've got company and you want more of a background, you could half it or put less in, and you'll still, and then so you can adjust it as and when you want to, which is really good. The other thing that I worked out is I had a full one of these recently, and I poured them out to see how many hearts was in there. You're welcome. And there was 7 lots of 12, with a few left over. So you're getting at least, in my opinion, 7 melts out of your £7, which for me is fine. I'm more than happy with that. And each time I've warmed these as well, just for consistency, they all melted absolutely fine, no matter what warmer I put them in, and they all cleaned out fine as well. So no issues there. So that was Bergamot Verbena. The next one I really liked, and this was one of her original blends, is Black Pearl Orchid. And the notes on this, it just says floral, fruity and musky. But for me, it smells like cherries and berry squash, maybe a bit of summer berries, a little bit of floral and a little bit of musk, but it's mostly like a fruity scent. But when it's warming, you do get a little bit of floral to let you know it's not just fruity. Really good and very consistent wax. Same experience as the first one, which was with the 12 hearts and the 2 warmers. Really strong, lasted the day, happy days, no problems with that. This one was Cupid's Garden, which I believe is a perfume. The lady said it was a perfume. I'd never heard of it, but you guys know what I'm like with perfumes. But it smells like a perfume. And the notes, blackcurrant, candy floss. I personally don't get candy floss. Violet, peonies and pink pepper. But I'm getting probably mostly blackcurrant and violet and peony. But yes, so, and what she was doing is this jar was actually, it was cheaper on the market stall. It was only £4 because she was playing around with the colours. So there was, this is khaki, she had blue ones, yellow ones, pink ones. So I think until she decides what colour she'd like this one to be, she was happy to sell them a bit cheaper. So that was a bargain. So I only paid £4 for that one, which was really, really good. Next we have English Pear and Freesia. So this is a Jo Malone dupe, and this is, yeah, King William pears and white freesia. And it smells as you would expect if you are aware of that perfume, but very nice, and again, similar strength. And then this last one, which I haven't started melting yet, but it is a really cool idea. This one is Nature Trail Mix, but it's 4 different ones in one jar. So the ones in here are Honey Meadow, which is the yellow, Lily Oceanic, which is the blue, Tropical Retreat, which is the lilac, and Fresh Cut Grass, which is the khaki. So I really like that. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm probably going to melt them all individually to see what they all like. But I think this might be a jar that you kind of mix and match, which is really cool. And they're filled right to the top, if you can see that. So the top one I can definitely smell is Honey Meadow. So I haven't melted these ones yet, but because I'd melted the other 4, I was pretty confident with how the wax was doing. So yeah, so this lady you can buy online. From what I can see, if you are local, it's £1.20, I think, for like a local drop off, and I think she does it kind of in between other bits and bobs. But if you're an online order like I would be, it's £5.75 shipping, which is a little bit more than other companies I've been reviewing. But I imagine it's the weight of the jars, obviously, because, and I don't know how many of these you'd get for your money. But there are like oodles and oodles of scents online. There's like rhubarb and custard, grape, you name it, there's loads. Very vanilla, there's all sorts. So she obviously had quite a good selection on the market stall, and I gravitate towards ones that I knew I'd probably like. But there are loads on the website. So her website is www.scarlet with 1 T -lily.uk. But what I did as well, if you type Scarlet Lily wax melts into Google, you'll find it because it's the only one based in Yorkshire. So yes, I really like this company. I would probably buy them from them again. As we know, I've got lots to work through. I was trying not to buy. I was trying to be good. But I really enjoyed these, and I really liked what she was about and all of her range. And there was just something a bit different, which I like to see. There's a lot of UK fragrance oils out there, and you see the same ones over and over again. You see a lot of similar dupes over and over again, which is understandable. They're popular, but I quite like to see original house blends and see what's different. So that is my haul for today. I believe I might have Scentsy being delivered today, which was my other haul that I wasn't meant to do, but I did. So if that does arrive, then I will record that soon, because that's going to be like my first impressions of some of the bars I've never smelt before. So that's always a bit exciting. So thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, bye guys, bye.